Hello and welcome everybody to the first game of the Grunt League. It's a new competitive event we have in our community, in the Hogs of War community, and our first game we have FabTheZen versus Livo. You can see the players preparing the last steps, entering the lineups. Yeah, we are here in Group A. We have 3 groups with four participants. Of course, like most of the rules are the same as for the Hogs of War League you saw on this channel last year, and don't worry, it will come back later this year as well. I guess they're waiting a sign for me to start, or I will give them the okay. And we should see first game on Wood Kennel kicking off in a second. It's, with the best of 3 again, so they're playing on 3 maps, and if somebody has, got 2 wins in this maps, he's automatically, has the game, has won the matchup, and we have, like I said, 3 groups with 4 participants, so each one will have 3 regular season games, and then we'll have some playoffs. But let's just see, Fab is starting the first game of the Grunt League in Wood Kennel. And it's fitting since the whole thing, the Grunt League, was his day as well. So, if you don't know yet, the Grunt League is less the Hogs of War League. It's for new players. It's for not that competitive players. It's really players who have less or no experience in competitive play. So, of course, FabTheZen and Livo both were in the rank up, but they... Oh my god, the blimp was so close. Both were rank up, but they both lost the first game. Fab lost to Daret, who eventually got through the semi-final, and Livo lost to Monty. Let's get back to the action. Get a check pack on the scout, on the medic, and on last second, a machine gun which drops him close to the water. And Livo first in with the old lead. Will he do the body block tranquilizer strat as we saw in the league? He's not body blocking, he's shooting from a bit far away. But Fab can eventually look at the healing parachute as well. Another important difference from the Hogs of War League is the timer. As you can see, we're starting with 45 seconds instead of 30. Because the players are less experienced and need a bit more time, and let's see, can Fab make that jump here? Guess you've trained it, so it should be possible. I have to admit, I've not played all the maps here as regularly as them. But we will have some of them in the normal in the Hogs of War League map pool as well. And Fab missed his mortar shot there. He's prioritizing the Livo's orderly, as it seems. By the way, I forgot to introduce myself. I'll watch Livo think. I'm Caster, of course. Most of you will know me probably. And he overshot that by a mile. Don't know if that was intentional or not. I can't really tell. It may have been down to input lag as well, but we tested it before and the player said it was fine. So what he can do, he can. Paratrooper of course can't swim in multiplayer. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. That was a bit too short, but he gets him down by 8. So, standing next to each other now, and Fab Scout now has his turn. We definitely trained the jumps here, but of course, I keep saying of course, but they are a lot harder for input lag because, I mean, if you're pressing the button and the pig doesn't immediately react. And Hogs of War, if you know the game, the game itself has a bit of delay in jumping as well, and it's not getting any easier with nipple lag. Let's see if we can get a first double poison of the league. Oh no, he missed it by a bit and didn't poison anyone. So in the first 4 turns we didn't really have much damage dealt. We didn't really have high explosive plays, but we see a high explosive grenade here. And yeah, you can see the players are a bit less experienced, maybe a bit nervous as well for first competitive games after rank up. And it's rolling, keeps rolling. I would just wait a bit, and a 50 has the amount of damage in the turn we've seen yet to the enemy engineer. Our explosive grenade also has a big damage radius, as you can saw there. And oh, I wouldn't place the TNT here. I would prioritize another target here. They could deal damage to both his paratrooper and the scout. But Fab doesn't care. He wants to get rid of the enemy orderly as soon as possible. .26 to his scout, but I think it didn't hit the paratrooper that way. Enemy always in the water and down to 33 HP. So it should be an easy kill. What's Levo doing? He has his second paratrooper. Struggling to find a target, and he's going for a machine gun shot for far distance. That's pretty optimistic. And oh, it drops just short. Oh, he should have closed the gap a bit more on that. And Fab should definitely look into healing Chimbob, his paratrooper. He has enough time for doing it, but I think he's not thinking about it. And that's really, you see that a lot for the more experienced players as well. And is looking to tranquilize the scout. But you look, the scout, the engineer. But you look, you see that on the more experienced players as well, they often forget to heal. And yeah, both missing a turn now. The placement of his medic isn't relatively good as well. And he's not going to utilize his second tranquilizer, which in my opinion is a mistake, but he's maybe looking into using the healing hands. Let's think about it. He can use it once per turn. Same rules as in the Hogs of War League apply. But now he's thinking. Okay, now he's definitely using it. He's going to hit Bobby Cho, and Fab can't heal him then. So the Zapper will miss a second. He misses a second turn. Let's see what he's doing with his gun. He used his mortar first, but now changed it back to the bazooka. And I think he's trying to get rid of the orderly here, but that will damage himself. But also 15 damage on the Zapper. I haven't seen how many damage he got, but I would guess a bit about 20, so that happened to him quite some times already in the when we play the games nights, so definitely area he can improve, like having more distance between him and the enemy when utilizing the bazooka. And I'm not sure what Fab is looking for here, what Levo is looking for here. High angle jump back. Looks at it. Got no damage out of it. So yeah, it's not at least one from chopping on the head, but it will have some time then. No, not made it, because I'm sure you know that as well. If you land on top of the enemy, it will take a time for your pig to recover for some reason, and you will just stand there frozen for a couple of seconds, which cost him here. and is looking for double poison on Livo's paratroopers, which should be possible, but he's gonna have to be careful not to hit his own orderly. But no, that's just one, and there's no pig on this side, so only one poison here. And Livo's Grenadier is still alive and very healthy. Let's see if he can, I don't know, wall climbs are not allowed, so he has to be careful. And what is he doing? He has cluster grenades. They are hard to use with him, but like, yeah, I would go for the high explosive grenade as well. He can look into notching the gun into the water, for example. But he has to change the angle a bit. The palm tree is looking dangerously close in the way. He's going for it nonetheless and starting to roll it down and hitting on the left, or making a way on the left of the palm tree and going 53 damage. Not a bad turn, but would have been potential for more in my opinion. Spider still has all of his 3 jetpacks, is trying to use it again, angling it up. And let's see, can he do it? It's more damage this time, 9. He should wait a bit longer though. And this time, he didn't, yeah, it didn't take as long this time because he still had jetpacks remaining, I guess. Sometimes it's not really working. And 13. So he's getting better at using it. Let's see. Also, I don't know why I keep using the machine gun here. I would go for the cannon card. It's 5 damage more, and 5 damage can be important. At the end. Let's see. Is Fab going to heal now? He should definitely look into doing it. He has a couple of pigs that could use sealing hands. Yeah, and he's going to heal this guy. Back up to 91. And yeah, he should definitely collect that crate. Because he was dangerously close to Scat and can potentially deal a lot of damage. And yeah, shooting a high explosive weapon next to him. And not looking into using his tranquilizer on the enemy paratrooper, but he's deciding using it on the other enemy paratrooper, I guess. And he should have enough time remaining. Yeah, about 4 seconds on the clock as he shoots in the back of Basil. Let's see what Livo is doing here. Potential for TNT. It could hit his own Grenadier. And I would aim. Don't know if it's his own Grenadier, but the Zapper is not going down to the canal. Unless it's slipping down a lot. And yeah, that hit it for 15, the own Grenadier. And no, this Zapper is staying up there. Definitely have to use the environment more. Players. Like there's water, and if there's water you always have to try nudging your enemies in there. That's an interesting use of the jetpack. I think that deals us a bit of damage. Not quite. 8. But not bad for a far distance jetpack, and for me it always seems the jetpack is slightly drifting to the right when, left when using it, so... Yeah, what is he doing now? I wouldn't use the jetpack now because that would end his turn. And it's going again, it's close to the canal. So Livo could definitely use that to his advantage, to nudging his Fab's players in there, but 32 wasn't a bad bazooka at all. Leo missing a turn, so it's Fab's turn again, and the bar in the middle, the top middle, if you've just seen that, seems pretty close, pretty even, and that would have been what I've said as well, so no matter advantage for anybody, and it's a bit too long, didn't like the crate, no damage here for the second mortar as well. He could look into killing the grenadier, or the engineer, with a cluster grenade. A bit of an overkill, but still. Oh, and that was a bit short, but should have let it explode directly after, and only 22. So the Zapper is still alive. And the Scout. Also, if you're new to the to Hogs of War, maybe at all, you can notice the Scout was not appearing on the minimap when it was Livo's turn. That's one of the special abilities of the Scout. He's not visible on the map for the enemy players, and also his health isn't visible for the enemy as well. And he's trying to... yeah, he poisoned the Grenadier. So let's see, Paratrooper is on 67, and poison as well. Can look into notching the Paratrooper close to the water, but also damaging the orderly. Also angling up Jetpack once again. Flying a bit, and he has to wait. A bit too early again. So no, I'm not a huge fan of the angling the Jetpack up when using it this close. I mean that there are some people who use the strategy of angling completely up. I don't know, I've always felt more comfortable in just using it in the way it is. 20 damage and getting him closer to the water. And the Zapper, only with HP remaining. What will this be for a turn? Going for the Grenadier is a good call because he's on 58, so he will skip a turn unless Livo is doing something about it, and running away backwards is also a good idea, as I'm sure you know, the backwards running speed is always the same. Oh, and no! Gets him into the water and death! That is unfortunate, that is not the way he was wanted that to be, I'm sure about that. So, will it be a shotgun, a trotter, shrapnel? We don't know. Could kill it with everything. Looks like it could be a shotgun. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, and that's an easy kill. Therefore, Livo. The first kill for Livo in the game as well. And Fab is using the healing hands once more. Is doing the parachute this time. Back up to his full health of 130. He's going for the tranquilizer. Who is tranquilizing? The enemy Zapper? Looks like it. Could have used the Jetpacker too as well, and he's, as I'm saying it, he's doing it, and yeah. It's not angling it up anyway. I also find it easy to get when he's that way, but also using the body block, definitely a good call. 75 HP for the Zapper and his tranquilus as well. Thick Basil is out of Jetpacks already. Yeah. The machine gun. Oh, is it trying the bazooka at one point? I'm a bit more, yeah, even a bit more to the right to nudge Jimbob into the water. And no, he's got himself into the water. That's pretty unfortunate. Didn't get out immediately, and the adventure is slowly shifting to Fab's side here. And he has 3 Jetpacks. He has to use them now and get Livo into the water, which he is not doing for some reason. I don't really know why he's going on that side, because the only pick here is the body blocked Zapper. Yeah, he realizes as well that he can't damage the Zapper, but is risking his life with the orderly as well. And he's using the bazooka and the paratrooper now, but I think that could notch him directly on the other side, but he's just about falling into the water and dealing 33 damage in total here with the bazooka. What is Livo doing? He's looking to get this crate, which should either be Jetpacks. Yeah, there are Jetpacks. I was thinking what else it could be, but it was Jetpacks, so everything's fine. I think there's some mines here as well, but I'm not sure about that. So, don't count on that being true. Whew, and that could be close into hitting his own paratrooper if he's not careful with it. And a fake. Oh, he let go of it too late, dealing 6 damage to him and 7 damage to the gunner, but most importantly, skipping his turn or ending his turn with that jetpack. Now all pigs are relatively close together. I would go down to the water now and kill the paratrooper with D58, and I think he's about to do that. Angling down a bit, yeah. Oh, I will angle it down even more because he will overshoot it now. Oh, will he? Oh no, he wasn't. My fault. It looked like it for some time. And Lee was missing a turn. So advantage definitely on Fab's side here. And now head jump and sniper rifle combination. Is he going for it? Yes. And that will be another skip turn for Livo and Fab. I think we can say it's looking strong to win the first game here. Yeah, paratrooper is skipping his turn, and the Fizz only has the Zapper with 75 HP remaining. And the orderly can use 2 jetpacks and kill him as well if he gets a good rifle burst. He's on 55. He's on 35 now. So a rifle burst, if all 3 shots connect, would be enough to end this first game and give the lead and advantage to Fab. And 1, 2 connect, and the third one is hitting the ground. I was not expecting that. Livo gets another turn, he lives another day, but there's not much he can do. Will it be a suicide? Will he still trying to fight back? He's not killing himself yet. Unless he's slipping down here. And I think that could be a self-kill. I think he will damage himself as well. Yes, that he damaged himself, and Fab will win the first game. What a turn of events here at the end. And we'll see you at the second match then. The map is Pigging Hill.
The Hogs of War Grunt League, sponsored by Pork Rock.
So welcome back to map 2, match 2. On Pigging Hill this time, we're just finishing Livo's lineup. And while we do that, we can talk about other differences we have in the Grunt League compared to the Hogs of War League. We limited the paratroopers to ×2. So not only the Zapper is limited to ×2, also the paratrooper now, and of course the orderly and the grenadier are limited to ×1. So no restrictions to scouts and gunners only at the moment. Yeah, and we'll see how we do it in the league then. We'll talk about that. And he has to change his last pick. He's going for a sniper, as it seems. Okay, and Livo is allowed to begin the second match here on Pigging Hill. Pigging Hill, a map that's not really favored from a lot of people, although I, for some reason, like it a lot. I don't know, it's simple design, and I don't know, for me it's a great map. People like to disagree with me here, but I'm looking forward to see those two play on this map. And Fab is about to begin, but he shouldn't do that because it's Livo's turn. Let's see if we cut it out, or it will be in the final video. I guess it's depending on how many tries we need. And now Livo is about to begin. And he's lucky that he can already move his pig that's close to the water. I guess he's searching Fab's orderly, but he was moving the camera way too fast there, so you have to stop a bit in order to see the enemy ranks in the distance. was a pig on the left here, probably. But there's Orly, and I guess he's using the tranquilizer, but not a body block. That could be costly because I expect Fab to start attacking Livo's Orly again from the beginning, but we will see what he's doing. He's moving through the mountains, and it looks like he's going to go for him as well. Interesting angle for the trap back, not really where I would go with him. I would definitely get him down to the lake. I think he's doing it now, but there's a small hill now that will lower his chances to get him down there. Oh no! No, because the medic was up there. He just flew right in his face, dealing 20 damage each, but we'll see how that plays out, how that affects things. Let's see what Levo is doing with his TNT here. If he's going for the order as well, dealing blow to blow, or he's going for the parachute belt, though he's not too dangerous anymore, and is using the shotgun. Which the choice I respect, but I mean it's limited to damage for only 30 and very limited knockback unless the likes of his bigger brother, the super shotgun. And yeah, I don't know. Not the best damage output probably. And I hope my voice isn't too silent compared to the game. Just seeing the game could be a bit loud. I hope that's not the case, and if so, I'm sorry about that. We'll look into improve that in the future. And that could be the end of Percy. 49, and he's in the middle. Yeah, that's definitely his end. So already a kill for Fab. And an important one here. What is Levo doing with this? I would use the TNT now. He has to deal some damage. I think he's maybe searching for Fab's scout. I'm not sure about that though. And they're standing a lot of fast pigs close together. I will look into the right, there's standing another pig of Fab. Okay. Now on the left. But he's going more for the sapper. Interesting choice, but yeah, that will deal some damage here. And it's my fault there wasn't another pig of Fab on the right. So did everything right with that turn. And there's the scout. He was in the direction Levo was searching for last time. Fab is immediately going for the poison once more. The way Levo's pigs are positioned will make it hard for him though to get a double poison. And I think the biggest change you can see so far on the pigs, or no, not the pigs, on the players is, I mean, with the slower clock is the slower play style as well, so you don't really see fast action plays. So most of the time it's a bit slow moving, so they're going slow. And that could be a lot of damage potentially, and just slides back in again, and that should be over 80 damage at least. So yeah, just turn the game volume down a bit. I hope it's better now and not too silent. Should have checked that before, I'm sorry for that. I'm not professional enough for this kind of event here, but yeah, I'm happy to be a host and commentator for the first game of the new league. And that all goes together, so I don't know if a TNT is the best choice. It will definitely damage his own pigs that way as well, unless he can't find a pig that's far away. I think that will deal about 15 damage to the scout, I would say. But what do I know? How about it was? It was 19, okay. 19 to the scout as well. He's on 25, 27. So 2 head jumps and the poison gas would be great here from Livo if he could do that. But also a double or triple poison is an option here, because there are a lot of Fabs pick in one line or in this small valley. Let's see, is the poison coming out? 80 would be perfect for 2 snapshots as well. He could body block. And I guess it's a sniper, and going for the orderly, which isn't a bad call either. Looks like a hit. Yeah, the shot connected. Down to 80, and I think Fab should skip his turn now, and yeah, he does. So that gives Lever another chance to fight back here. He's using the TNT on which pick though? I wouldn't use it here on the parry, but it would deal way too much damage to his own. The engine is definitely a possibility, looking to nudge them close to each other, and run into the TNT. And he should just get away far enough to not get hit by the TNT. No! Don't mind me. 18, and all 4 pigs are here close together as Fab's Paraduper has its turn. Is he caring about his alien engineer? Is he just going for the damage? No, he's staying in the pack, as it seems. Or as it not seems. Decided doing something else, and if he's going to Grenadier, he will potentially kill his own scout. So I don't know if I would do that if I were on Fab's place, but we overshot. 10 life to the scout, and I think the Grenadier should have one more turn as well. Yeah, 18. 150 for the sapper. He's using the shotgun once more. Okay, I would have tried to kill them orderly with a shrapnel, but that's of course not an easy shot, especially for a less experienced player. But he's looking into killing the scout, which is a decent decision. Positioning isn't too well though. It will definitely get some damage from the death animation, so even with this distance he should get damaged a bit from the death of the scout. Here 9 HP, and that could be costly later. Let's see, what is Fab's Sapper doing? 2 pigs close to each other. 18 and 8 jumps on the head. That will not be possible in the time, I would say. And I think it's the Grenadier's next turn anyway, so let's see what he's doing. With an engineer and potentially also the scout here. Should deal a bit of damage at least. And he got the sapper into the water with a great turn here. Should be the Grenadier's turn, and he should definitely look into killing himself here with this turn, so he doesn't lose a turn later. That doesn't look like a suicide strat for me here. Or is it? I could potentially, yeah. No, he's going for a further pack. And he's using the high explosive grenade, which should deal potential damage to his separate as well, and the high explosive damage, depending on where he let it explode, could even kill himself, but he's backed up a bit further. 60 and only 62 paratrooper, so not a bad turn there, but I would kill myself as well, because that pig will just lose a turn, nothing left in him but poison. I think Fab is looking for yet another kill in the water or getting the scout down. But as it seems, killing this sapper in the water with a good TNT should be easy enough. It's picking up as two of its pigs relatively close together now, which is not the best thing to have. Should be fine. And Basil, yeah, definitely dead as well. So not looking too well for Livo, to be honest. Although the bar is saying something else. It's a bit surprising for me. Oh, if he gets a double poison, that could turn things around a bit. It looks a bit short to me, but just gets it. Oh my god, that was so close. But Fab immediately here with the heal, and I think the orderly can, yeah, be a big advantage for him. Especially in the late game here, so Livo should look into taking him out as soon as possible. But interesting to see the playstyle of these two new players here. Definitely something else than in the Hogs of War League. But I like the game so far. A lot of variety, creative plays. Yeah. And it's going for a bazooka shot and dealing 12 damage to his own guy, but over 30 to Livo. And Livo is skipping his turn because of not killing his grenadier earlier. That could cost him at the end. What is Fab doing now? Zappa down to 50 HP. Oh, I know, we're searching. Is he finding him? That's the question. He found him and is trying to nudge yet another of Livo's pig into the border. Let's see if it works out. 49 could land on the slope here. Yes, it does. Also 4 fall damage and water damage as well. Livo's got only down to 21. So advantage shifting to Fab's side once again. Let's see, what is it doing now? Sniper rifle, easy 40 damage, or that could be maybe a double poison, I don't know. This going for a knife, that's pretty interesting. Dealing 15 damage here. It's really the best thing. Really going for the TT here? No, I was thinking that would be a bit of an overkill. 21 though, should be a shotgun, should have been the best option there, but let's see what is he doing to the grenadier, the sapper with 121 HP. Is going to use the TNT there and getting him down to, I guess, 71. That should be a 50. Oh no, it's a 72. Yeah, it's a 50. I think 16 damage is all Lee, but he can take the damage. He's on the advantage now. Livo has to strike back as soon, as hard as possible. Let's see if he can do it. Just looking to TNTing once again. And maybe he can get rid of the all Lee before he gets the next time, but oh! He didn't really get away there. Should deal damage to his own pig as well. And it's not. Oh no, the only is its son, and he has still one tranquilizer remaining. Oh, two tranquilizers remaining even. So it's not looking good. Livo fall. I guess Fab will take the second game and second match or second game as well. Oh, he's in full health, but that's even better for him, I would imagine. And is he going for the kill, or is he going for the easy tranquilizer? No, he's going for the kill. He's aiming too far down. That will not hit all three. The second one didn't connect, but the third one did. I haven't seen that in a while. That's not happening too often. But he's down to 13 and 21 now, Livo. He can get a kill here with the sniper rifle, but even then, things are not looking too particularly well for him. And getting the kill on the sniper. So it's a 3 against 2 now, but the health advantage is on Fab's side. He can kill this guy now, but I wouldn't have all my picks so close together. I mean, it shouldn't make a major difference at the end, but it's easy triple poison for Livo. Which again doesn't make the difference, but yeah, it's still probably learn for other games. I don't know, for the matches. Okay, what is he doing? The poison. I mean, it's available. It will kill one. It will maybe be even a double kill, because if the orderly is dying, he should kill Jimbob as well, and he got all 3 of them, and it should be a double kill because the orderly should kill the paratrooper here, but it's a bit too late unfortunately for Livo, because Fab's Zapper still on, was on full health before that, and he can finish it with a shrapnel grenade, the first shrapnel grenade we see today. Let's see if he can get a good amount of damage here. That's a bit too short, but still 30, and that's enough, and that's game 2. And that's win FabTheZen. So he's in front of Group A now. So good game from both, and we'll hope to see you again in another match on this channel.